Hello, Dons. Welcome to the Halloween episode of CCTV. I'm Jack.
Jack, where's your head?
Well, if we're being honest here, there's a lot going on with like college and stuff.
No, I meant your actual... Never mind. I'm Julia Way. He's Jack Frame. This is CCTV.
Today is the end of Red Ribbon Week, but we should continue to always make good decisions.
Now let's go to our news team for this week's story.
In our world today, superheroes do not always wear capes. At Cathedral, some of our own heroes are the security guards. They keep us from danger and protect us from all that is evil. We want to thank them for the things they do to keep our community safe. From bobcats to students driving over cones and helping confused freshman parents, our security guards are the heart and soul of Cathedral. Today, Kiana had a chance to catch up with one of our own superheroes, Anthony Smith.
Hey Dons, I'm here with our very own security guard, Anthony Smith. So Anthony, can you tell us where you came from?
I was born in San Diego, but we briefly moved to LA, very briefly.
And how did you start working here at Cathedral?
Well, I was working with another security company and also worked with the social service at the time, and a friend of mine told me about this job here. I said, I don't know, this is a bunch of spoiled kids. And he said, no, it's not like that. I was one of the last to get hired, and I checked it out, and I said, oh, this school, they are great kids. So back then I would think about how the kids were, but they are well-behaved and respectful kids, most of them.
So when you were in high school, what kind of a job did you have?
I had one of the most exciting jobs in the world. I was working as an usher at the stadium and sports arena at the time. They had me watch over the dressing room, so I get to meet a lot of famous celebrity there. To use, for instance, Bob Marley. I met the Kiss group, and I met the Jackson, not Michael, but Michael already left.
Sounds so interesting. Thank you so much for taking the time and interviewing with me. So Andrea, what's your favorite thing about Anthony?
I love Anthony because he protects us from the intruders we have on campus. Like last year, the rollerblader, he tackled him and saved all of our lives, so shout out to Anthony.
Yeah, shout out to Anthony. We love you.
He motivates me to do whatever I can do every day.
When Anthony does push-ups, he doesn't do push-ups. He really just pushes the world down.
Wait, is he leaving?
No, we're just doing a spotlight interview on him.
I don't really know him, but I love him anyways.
Who needs Chuck Norris when you have Anthony?
Right on.
Thanks, team. There's another blood drive next Friday, so if you're eligible, make sure to stop by to support a great cause. Vampires not welcome.
Darn it! Next Wednesday is an all-school liturgy, so don't forget to dress up, Dons.
Sophomore retreat was this past Wednesday and Thursday. We hope you all had a delightful time.
Speaking of light, here's our Salita and CCTV light.
Good morning, Dons. I'm Arceta Martin, welcoming you back to another spooktacular segment of CCTV Light. The saint of the week is all of them. Halloween is All Hallows Eve, celebrating the day before All Saints Day, November 1st. So get praying, Dons. There's a whole lot of them. Next week, keep Mrs. Laporte's and Mrs. Karen's light group in your prayers as they will be headed out on service. Let's send it off to the most delightful field reporters, Amanda, Delaney, and Gino.
He was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina on October 30th, 1976. His favorite color, navy blue. His favorite food, steak from Outback Steakhouse. His favorite Starbucks drink, caramel macchiato grande with an extra shot of espresso. Who is this man?
It's Father Martin. Now let's catch up with Amanda, who learned more about our beloved priest and birthday boy.
Good morning, Dons. I'm here with Father Martin, one of our main chaplains here at school. I'm here to get to know a little bit more about him. So, Father, can you please describe your young life?
Yes, well, I grew up in Buenos Aires in Argentina, in South America, and I was an only child. And growing up, I was very much into sports. I grew up playing rugby and tennis and soccer. I liked sports very much, and also I enjoyed school. You know, I liked always had an interest in academics, and I enjoyed that very much. So in that sense, I had lots of friends, and I had a very good young life growing up. But as a child, I was not very involved in my faith. That started later when I was in high school.
So, Father, can you tell me how you felt the call to the priesthood?
Yes, I was a senior in high school, and at the beginning of my senior year, I went on a retreat, an Ignatian retreat, silent retreat. It was called the spiritual exercises, and it was a whole weekend in which there were several talks given, and we were given also time of prayer, and we had time for, of course, go to confession and go to mass. But the talks were very conducive to our discernment and what we wanted to be in our lives. But that's when I first understood that the call for all of us in our lives is to be very close to Christ, very close to God, and to pursue a life of holiness. And it was towards the end of the retreat that the retreat master, a priest that it's now in our order, Miles Christi, he asked me if I had ever thought about the priesthood, and I was honest with him and I told him that I hadn't, but that was the beginning point in which I started thinking about that. And halfway into my senior year in high school, I had decided that that was the call that God was leading me to, because I really wanted to be selfless towards others and serve others, and trying to, bring Christ to people and bring people to Christ. And I wanted always to focus on an order that would dedicate its work to college and high school students, and I found this in Miles Christi, the order I belong to right now, and now that's what I'm doing. I work here at Cathedral. I'm very happy to be one of the priests here, offering spiritual direction and faith formation to all of the students, and to go on retreats with them and just be part of their lives and try to be an image of Christ on campus for them, and hopefully they're enjoying that.
Oh, well, Father, we are so lucky to have you. And if anyone has any questions about the Brotherhood or joining, or maybe anything about their vocation, Father Martin would be happy to answer them. For CCTV Light, I'm Amanda Wright. Back to you, Arcelita.
Thanks, friends. And Father Martin, CCTV wishes you a very happy birthday. Campus Ministry invites everyone to join them November 3rd for another XLT night, including praise and worship, adoration, and confession. I hope to see you all there. And I hope all sophomores had a great time on their retreats this week. And juniors, the first retreat is coming up. Get prepared for an amazing experience alongside your classmates. Now, back to the anchor room, where I heard Jax literally lost his mind. Typical. For CCTV Light, I'm Arcelita Martin. Have a safe and delightful Halloween, Dons.
Thanks, Arcelita. Next Wednesday is the beginning of our fall food drive. Let's all give back to our community this season. Let's go to our freelance team to find out more.
Hey Dons, the Fall Food Drive is coming up, and you will have the opportunity to donate canned products and gift cards to your Gold 5 classes. Last year, our school was able to donate 2 SUVs worth of cans, and this year we are looking to exceed this goal. Now, off to Melanie at the Pumpkin Patch.
Melanie Blum here, coming to you from the Pumpkin Patch, with 4 members from our junior class ASB, Nicole, Kate, Annalise, and Kate. Now, Annalise, can you tell us a little bit about the Fall Food Drive?
The Fall Food Drive is when Cathedral collects food to help the Catholic Charities of San Diego.
Awesome. And Kate, when does the Fall Food Drive take place?
From November 4th to the 19th.
That's great. Thank you. And Kate, what kind of products can our students bring to the Fall Food Drive?
Thanksgiving-related canned foods and gift cards.
That's great. And Nicole, where can students drop off the products for the Fall Food Drive?
You can drop them off in your Gold 5 classrooms, where there will be boxes, and then there's going to be collection barrels in the 2 main gates.
Thank you. Thanks for letting us know. For CCTV, I'm Melanie Blum. Back to Jack and Julia in the anchor room.
Thanks, team. Jack, want to know my favorite season?
What?
Sports seasons. Here's Cole, CCTV Sports.
Good morning, Dons. I'm Cole Mueller. Welcome back to another segment of CCTV Sports. With a great turnout last Friday of over 5,000 fans at the annual Holy Bowl, your Dons varsity football team unfortunately came up a little short to the Saintsmen. It was an overall great day, though, with awesome school spirit and plenty of excitement. Now throwing it off to the sports field reporters for more on the Holy Bowl.
Hey Dons, Preston Stiebel here with Wyatt Schmidt from the boys varsity football team.
I'm here with the head coach of your boys varsity football team, Coach Doyle.
Hey Dons, I'm here with 2 of your varsity football alumni, Sam and Steven.
So Wyatt, you've been involved with the rivalry with Saints since you were a freshman. How can you describe it?
Well, it's been really competitive. I haven't really lost to them the 3 years prior.
I've been around it for a long time. I had a brother who went here, so I used to go to those games, and it's definitely been more hyped over the years, like playing them more and more and being in the student section for the basketball game, so it's a pretty personal game for me.
So, Coach Joel, how has the rivalry changed over the past years?
Years ago, this rivalry actually started back in the mid-'70s when it was the Charity Bowl. It started at Jack Murphy Stadium, now Qualcomm. And there's been great games over all those years. Obviously, the Dons have dominated more than Saints has, but it's a great game. It's kids that have gone to school together and now separated for high school to come out. The fans on both sides, the alumni. It means something to everybody. So I don't know that it's changed a whole lot in that it's still a big meaning.
So Sam, what was your favorite part about the Holy Bowl?
Favorite part about the Holy Bowl is coming back to Cathedral, seeing a bunch of my old friends, my old coaches, my old teachers, sharing the same faith. It just feels good.
Why do you think the rivalry is so strong between you and Saints?
Well, we're the two biggest Catholic schools in the county and two of the best football teams around too, so with all the tradition, the history, playing each other every year for like almost 50 years, so it's a big game.
If you could describe the Saints in one word, what would you choose?
I'd rather not answer that question.
And Steven, what was so special to you about the Holy Bowl?
Well, it's a really cool thing to be part of such a huge tradition and long tradition, for that matter. Holy Bowl is a really good time for Cathedral as a whole to come together and the football team to really show the fans and everybody what they mean to us.
Well, thanks, Wyatt, for spending some time with us at CCTV. I'm Preston Stiebel.
I'm Adriana.
I'm Hayden Hoey. Back to you in the anchor room.
The boys will now try to even their record in league tonight at Lincoln at 6:30. Let's give all the support to them as they try to finish their season strong. Now swimming on over to your boys varsity water polo team, where last week they finished with a record of 2-2 in the North-South tournament at Sacred Heart Prep. Today they play Mater Dei at home, so come out to the pool after school and give them all the support they can get. Last week your girls field hockey team lost a tough one to Scripps Ranch. They play Mission Bay at Mission Bay this coming Monday. Lastly, your girls varsity volleyball team beat Patrick Henry last Monday 3-0. They will be playing today and tomorrow in the Santa Barbara Tournament of Champions in Santa Barbara. Good luck to the girls and also on their last couple of games of their outstanding season. That's it for this week, Dons. I'm Cole Mueller. Have a happy Halloween. Now back to you in the anchor room.
Thanks for the update, Cole.
Seniors, remember to submit your senior quote for the yearbook.
And all students should fill out their class surveys as soon as possible. Well, that's all the news we have for you this week.
Have a safe and spooky Halloween. And remember, it's a spooky day to be a Don.
It's a great day to be a Don. We'll see you next week.